Hey, what's up, you amazing hackers? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to have a look at Meta's bug bounty program for 2022, and I hope you're ready because there are some key takeaways here. We're sharing highlights from our bug bounty program and how we continued integrating the bug bounty community into our journey to the metaverse this year. My, what a journey that's been, right, my friends? We're also releasing 3 payout guidelines for our bug bounty awards given to security researchers who help us maintain security across our technologies by reporting vulnerabilities. Good job, my friends. As we close out this year, we're sharing a number of updates on our work to protect people around the world against various threats. As part of this, we're sharing some updates from our bug bounty program over the past years, a look at how we're working with external researchers to help secure our virtual reality and mixed reality metaverse technology, and new payout guidelines with bug bounty amounts as high as $300,000. So yes, my friends, you read that right. Facebook is paying you $300,000 to hack them. Why not, right? We received hundreds of impactful bug reports in 2022 from researchers all over the world that have helped make our community more secure, and we've paid out more than $2 million in bug bounty awards. Wow, Facebook has paid out over $2 million in bug bounty awards. So yeah, that's quite a big amount. Here are some highlights for our bug bounty program. Since 2011, more than $16 million in bug bounties has been paid out. Also, 170,000 reports came in, of which more than 8,500 were awarded a bounty. And in 2022, more than $2 million of bug bounties have been awarded to researchers from 45 countries. This year, we received around 10,000 reports in total and issued bounties on more than 750 reports. That is really interesting because that indicates the percentage of reports versus the percentage of valid ones. And that is not a lot at all. 0.75% of the reports are valid. That is a startling conclusion. $2 million distributed over 45 countries. That is also not a whole lot per country, and I'm sure there are more countries. There are countries that get more than others. We also see that 170,000 reports in total were submitted. So if we do that for a second, let's get our calculator out real quick. So we have 170,000 reports, of which 8,500 were valid. That gives us a grand total of 0.05% validity. Yikes. Connecting the bug bounty community with the metaverse. This year we prioritized further integration about our bug bounty programs into our journey to the metaverse by highlighting the scope of their programs. They're updating the terms to highlight the latest products, MetaQuest Pro and MetaQuest Touch Pro controllers. They're now also eligible for bug bounties. Updating the payout guidelines, apparently they have been updated, and also for VR technology, including bugs specific to MetaQuest Pro. They're amongst the first bug bounty programs to set payout guidelines for virtual reality and mixed reality devices, and they will continue to update and adjust as the industry evolves. Now, putting our technology into the hands of the researchers, because the bug bounty space is relatively new for many, we worked this year to make our hardware technology more accessible to researcher communities so they can find and report bugs. For example, we made our VR technology a focus for our annual BountyCon conference, the industry's only regular conference for bug hunters. That's true, by the way. That's a really cool bug bounty conference. One of the highest rated sessions at this year's conference was a presentation on how to hunt for bugs across the VR headset and smart glasses. Following the session, they invited researchers to explore MetaQuest 2 devices and use them during the live hacking event. One of the bugs they awarded as part of the conference was submitted by a longtime researcher, Youssef Samuda, and he reported an issue in MetaQuest's OA flow that could lead to a 2-click account takeover. Apparently this was fixed, and investigation found that there is no evidence of actual abuse of this so far, with an award of $44,250, including program bonuses. That's good. That's really good. Of course, he did a lot of work for that as well. We often seem to forget that. new payout guidelines to encourage research into specific areas. They're releasing updates to the payout guidelines for mobile remote execution bugs, in addition to brand new payout guidelines for account takeover vulnerabilities. Apparently also two-factor authentication is included now. These new guidelines range as high as $130,000 for account takeover reports and $300,000 for mobile remote code execution bugs. That makes their bug bounty program one of the highest paying in the industry, according to Meta itself. These guidelines are intended to set an average maximum payout for a particular bug category and describe what mitigating factors they consider in determining the bounty to help researchers prioritize their hunting. Ultimately, each report is going to be evaluated on a case-by-case basis and could, in some cases, be awarded higher than the cap depending on the internally assessed impact. As for the bug highlights, account takeover and two-factor authentication bypass chains, they have been receiving a report from Yala Abdella, who identified a bug in Facebook's phone number-based account recovery flow that could have allowed an attacker to reset passwords and take over an account if it wasn't protected by 2FA. Apparently that bug has been fixed, no evidence of abuse has been found. Researchers are awarded with $163,000. It reflects the maximum potential impact and program bonuses. While they are investigating, the researcher was able to build an earlier find to chain it to a separate two-factor authentication bypass bug, which was also fixed and awarded $24,700. For 2FA bypasses, they also fixed a bug bounty report by GTM Manas of Nepal, which could have allowed an attacker to bypass SMS-based two-factor authentication by exploiting a rate-limiting issue to brute force the verification PIN required to confirm someone's phone number. Apparently also $27,000 for that has been awarded. That was a look back at Meta's 2022 year in bug bounties. Thank you very much, my friends. Let me know what you think about this. What did you think the biggest impact was, and what do you think the biggest impact is going to be in 2023? Apparently we saw that was account takeover. I would have expected broken access control to be a lot bigger and more paid out, but apparently, of course, account takeover is a big one as well. That's a huge one. Thank you very much for listening and watching, my friends. I hope you appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, amazing hackers. See you later.